low cap, altcoin, gem. In this video, we'll be going over an $18 million market cap coin that could be a $1 billion coin. It's called Public Mint, and no, I'm not just talking about those delicious treats that you get at the hostess stand at a restaurant. I'm talking about a fiat-backed native blockchain that is FDIC insured. I'm JM with the Bull Moon Gang. Please hit that like button below to help out the channel. Subscribe if you're new to keep up to date with all these low-cap altcoin gems. Hit that bell notification and share this with anyone who you think is interested in this kind of content. So let's dive right into it. All right, Public Mint, bridging fiat to crypto. It is a complete platform for synthetic fiat, regulated and fully collateralized with funds held on deposit with FDIC insured financial institutions. It's a whole lot of words, but the most important part is that it's regulated, fully collateralized, and it's FDIC insured. Now, what does this all mean? So, one, you have to understand what FDIC is. FDIC is the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and basically they insure people $250,000 in case of a bank run. And a bank run describes a scenario where everyone that has a bank account withdraws their money at the same time. FDIC insurance is important because banks do not have to have physical dollars to back up their digital dollars. Therefore, if everyone withdraws their money at the same time, the last 25% of people or funds is not actually available. And this has happened before in history. During the Great Depression, people tried to take funds out of their bank accounts, but the funds didn't exist. Those people got wrecked. And that's what Public Mint is trying to prevent. And fully collateralized means that for every digital dollar or synthetic fiat, there is an actual physical dollar that backs it up. And let's go on to the second thing. APIs, web components, open and ready for anyone to build fiat native applications and accept credit cards, ACH, wire transfers, and more. This is huge. And why is that huge? Don't a bunch of services already do that, like Coinbase, Gemini, Kraken, blah, blah, blah? Well, this is more than that. This allows decentralized applications to plug this into their dApps and have a fiat on-ramp, which means that decentralized applications have a way to directly deposit fiat into their DeFi account. So this API is literally 10 lines of code that allows a website or dApp to add a button that will allow users to receive funds directly to an address of their choice, more specifically a decentralized wallet address. And most of the services that implement a buy crypto button actually go through an exchange, and that's why you have to pay massive fees and network fees as well. And the biggest part about this is that it's all decentralized. So for example, Coinbase is called a custodial wallet because they actually have custody of it. On a centralized exchange, they hold the funds, not you, but this allows any app or any exchange to actually allow the users to be holding the funds. And this could be used by every exchange because they wouldn't have to deal with banking or regulatory issues. There are so many use cases for this for centralized finance and decentralized finance. And third, the upcoming Mint Global Earn Program that brings direct fiat liquidity to CeFi and DeFi, which means they can use centralized finance and decentralized finance together to get you a great yield. All right, let's move forward. Get the best of blockchain and fiat, including global banking and payments. Public Mint allows anyone to create their own fiat payment system to pay and receive fiat anywhere in the world 24/7 without a bank account. That's what we just talked about. And then the Global Earn Program offers the benefits of CeFi and DeFi to the masses via earnings-bearing synthetic fiat currency, starting with USD Earn. Developers and entrepreneurs build money-connected applications with simplified custody and compliance. Blockchain companies increase customer convenience by connecting to the world of fiat without banking friction. Businesses and individuals enjoy unlimited free accounts to pay or get paid by anyone in the world anytime. So like I said, the use cases are massive. And down here, Public Mint is a fiat-native blockchain open platform that allows anyone to easily create synthetic fiat accounts and transfer funds between any individual, business, device, or application. And these are the solutions banking and payments ready to go. Embed public mint in web and mobile apps and dApps to receive, send, and manage funds programmatically with the user experience of your choice. It's Ethereum compatible, so the addresses on public mint are actually Ethereum because it's built on Hyperledger Besu or BESU. I don't know how to say it. And it's an open system, so Public Mint offers an open system for innovating. Our wallet source code is available for anyone to download and modify. So if you scroll down, you can get started here. And this is just to get started with building things on Public Mint. You can agree here, and then this is just a lead generator. But if we go to publicmint.io, that's where the ecosystem is, the Public Mint ecosystem. So here's the web wallet, blockchain explorer, developer documentation, smart services directory, and then the website where we were just at. And here's the Litepaper. I'll link it in the description below if you want to read it, but I'll just go through some parts that I think are important. So I thought this was pretty important right here. On their own, most stablecoins do not fully bridge the gap between crypto and fiat. Even if they do add some stability to the ecosystem, they are simply not designed to address business processes outside of the crypto sphere. Public Mint's platform effectively connects the two realms together, expanding crypto into the $94 trillion fiat economy and ushering traditional businesses in to grow the whole ecosystem. So Public Mint has also been live since July 2020. Right up here, the Public Mint network brings fiat to the blockchain and integrates crypto into the global economic system of today. It does so in a secure, scalable, and efficient way in full compliance with regulations, creating the ideal platform for businesses to thrive without the uncertainty that comes from the volatility of crypto assets. So here, that's something super important too. Public Mint combines the best of both worlds, the stability of fiat with the efficiency and instant finality of the blockchain. So instead of 5 days for an ACH transfer to go through, with Public Mint, it can be instant. And with a Fiat-Native blockchain, it allows users to immediately interact with the blockchain without having to acquire any additional crypto assets. And fees are paid in fiat, so they are stable and transparent, so users can anticipate their costs well in advance. User-friendly key storage is what we just went through with the wallet. Basically, we address this problem in a simple way. We provide users with the ability to store an encrypted copy of their key in their cloud provider of their choice. Google, Apple, Dropbox, Microsoft. There's direct fiat access. There's multi-custodial structure. And Public Mint's custodial structure is open to any banks and regulated as such, as well as other compliant financial institutions. Example, trust companies. Having multiple custodians adds robustness to the network and guarantees no single point of failure. And this means you don't have to keep funds on third parties like exchanges, and you can now transfer funds immediately before you actually execute your trade. And here is actually how the USD Earn program works. They take all of the USD that's deposited and puts it into a pool, aggregation of funds. And this is how those funds are distributed. They have an unstaking pool for people to take their money out. They have an insurance in case something goes wrong or there's insolvency. Then the funds are further split into DeFi and then CeFi options. These are just examples meant for illustration. So for example, they put 25% into Celsius, that gets 10%. They put 25% into Nexo, that gets 10%, and then they put another 30% into DeFi, which is getting 90%. And then given the example above, that's how much APY you would be getting, which is 32% APY. And then it says here, this results in a higher return in a single day compared to an entire year in an average savings account. And you can get that by just doing 32% divided by 365 days a year, and that is 0.08% per day. And Public Mint is a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, which means you can vote for which centralized and decentralized options to pool these funds into. Moving on to the Mint token sale and the tokenomics, this is the only thing that actually worries me, is the Private 1 and Private 2 have a pretty large portion of the whole tokens set aside for them. And as you can see, only 1% is in the public sale and only 5% is in liquidity. And there are 34% in rewards, which is still less than what the Private 1 and Private 2 token sales together are. All right, so let's go on to the roadmap, see what they have in store for us. And in quarter 2 of 2021, they're going to connect credit cards. They're going to integrate with MetaMask and Apple. And then in quarter 3, they're going to have these applications. They're going to actually put out the Mint Global Earn Program, which I think is going to be huge. And then they're going to come out with the mobile wallet and the version 2 of the web wallet. And then quarter 4 is when they're going to have the Euro and the Great Britain pound, as well as connectivity to stablecoins. And then on to the team. This is actually a team of very highly experienced individuals, experienced blockchain and payments professional with over 20 years in the card and payments industry. He is a former CEO of Blockchain R&D Center, global blockchain business developer, and head of a Swift service bureau at a clearinghouse and payments processor. As operations manager, he also led Swift operations, service bureau, technical support, and business process outsourcing for payment instruments operations. And then the CTO, seasoned systems engineer and entrepreneur, as founder or CTO in various fintechs. He has architected, developed, and deployed applications and platforms with payment and banking integrations, trading engines, compliance and anti-fraud tools, blockchain integrations, custom distributed ledgers, and many other components of modern fintech solutions. And then they've got a finance professional with strong leadership record within global organizations, building and restructuring business in the fintech, blockchain, financial services, and media sectors. A lawyer with 20 years of experience, and legal counsel is super important, especially with all of this fiat and blockchain integration. So he's had experiences working with emerging technologies, including e-wallets, exchanges, e-money, and money service businesses, legal and technology executive providing guidance on state, federal, and global regulatory licensing, compliance, and data privacy matters for publicly traded and private companies, from startup to growing and sustainable businesses, IPOs, and M&A transactions. And then you have the VP of engineering. He is an experienced team and product manager. He has led the implementation of several products across a wide range of digital industries, including retail, e-commerce, mobile, responsible for product development, staff management, hands-on and smart contract development, API usage, and overall testing. And then you have these other core team members. Now let's look at who has invested. You have Spark, Solidity, AU21 Capital, Woodstock, GBV, Kinetic, and Black Edge Capital. And let's look at the history of these investment firms, right? Black Edge Capital, Synthetics, Reserve Rights, TomoChain, Injective, Staffy, Kira, Frontier, and they've invested in a bunch of good projects. So has Spark Digital, The Graph, Elrond, 1inch, AU21 Capital, which has invested in Polkadot, Binance, Wobi, OKX, Woodstock has invested in these things, Genesis Block Ventures, Kinetic Capital, Solidity Ventures. So a lot of great investment firms that have invested into this, whose investments have been very successful. And then this was recently published, Public Mint Earn to allocate TVL to Bridge Mutual coverage pools. So Bridge Mutual will be used as their insurance protocol. Public Mint is at 73 cents at the time of making this video, with a market cap of 16.5 million. The market has been red lately, so I would proceed with caution on this. Wait for the whole crypto market to turn more midterm bullish. March historically has been a red month, so maybe wait until the end of March, beginning of April. And looking at the chart, so on the actual chart, you can see that there has been a lot of resistance along this trend line. So what you could do is wait for it to break this trend line, do a retest, and then find an entry there. Or it could move down further if it breaks this support right here. But with more partnerships and integrations, I think this could really take off. I think the Global Mint Earn Program coming in quarter 3 will be one of its biggest movers. But again, that's in quarter 3, so it might be a while for this to move. So we'll see. But overall fundamentals are looking really good. And thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.